come back to. So as you can see on the screen, this is the Payoneer account that we created, and we want to add our Payoneer details to our Upwork account. Now to do this, we'll go back to our Upwork account, the one that you have created, and then we will go to come here to let's go through our profile. Let's go through our profile. We'll click on our profile. Now, there are several ways to access the part. Now, for those people that have not verified their accounts, you can see your profile will start displaying action required, verify your identity, and they are going to give you like 7 days to do that. If you don't do that within 7 days, your account will be temporarily suspended. Now, we can come here and then we click on profile settings. And there are two ways to access the profile settings. Either you follow the same way I just followed, or you can come up here to do that. But then they are going to now for this security question that would keep popping up, please fill in your own security question. It is very important. It will also add an extra layer of security to your Upwork account. So they will keep asking for this until we do it. But I'm just going to cancel that because I'm not adding any security question. Now we'll come to the point that shows get paid. We are going to click on get paid. Now, like I told you, we are adding our Payoneer account to this Upwork account so that when we send our payments, it's going to come directly from our Upwork account to our Payoneer account. Here, I'm going to quickly fill in the password. What password did I use? So let's see. Okay, I think that's a different password. I'm seeing a different password. Okay, this one would have to cut this part out. Okay. Let me just quickly get the password again. And then it's somewhere here. Okay, let's see here. Test 453. That's a robot. Send email. Also, four, five, that's gmail.com. Test gmail.com. Send email. Okay, email sent. Now we come here quickly. Okay. We're doing this password email. Okay, good. Now we receive the password. Update password. Just want to quickly access it. Let me even pause this video. Are you still recording? So, okay, he restarted it. Okay. Yeah. So as you can see on the screen now, we want to add Payoneer accounts to our Upwork account so that we can actually receive payments from our Upwork accounts through our Payoneer accounts to our local bank account. Now, this is the Upwork account that we created. We want to access the setting aspect of this account. We want to click on profile, we come to find work, click on profile. And then before this loads up, I want to quickly show you for the Pioneer account that we created, um, Pioneer sent us a message. Now you can see the first message that says your application is under review, and then in about 8 minutes the account was approved. So you can see there, John, we are happy to let you know that we have approved your application for a Pioneer account. So this way they have approved the account. But then keep in mind that in the future they can ask you for further verification, and you just need your government issued ID to do that. It's not difficult at all. So we are going back to our Upwork account. Where is that again? You are going back to our Upwork account, and then want to visit the setting aspect. So we'll come here to the profile settings. So click on profile settings. We want to add that Pioneer account that we created to this Upwork account. Now what we want to do here, we'll go to the part that says get paid. We click on get paid. Click on get paid and wait for that to open up. It's going to ask us for our password. We'll just quickly insert it and then continue. Now, it's this security question will always pop up if you've not added a security question to your Upwork account. But I'm not going to add it because this is not a real account. But you should. I want to beg that you should do this so that if for any reason you are locked out of your account, you can easily use this security question to get back in. Now, I want to click on cancel, but please fill that in. We are now going to wait for this to load up. Okay, here says you must set up your security question before you continue. So let me quickly reload this page so that they would give us that dialog box again. Yeah, so I'll just say, let's say, okay, your favorite sports team. Let me just pick one here. Uh, so let me just write Chelsea. I'm not a Chelsea fan, but let me just write that there. Now, I understand my account will be locked if I'm unable to answer this question. Now, when you're setting this, ensure that this question and the answer, you have it written down somewhere, or it is something that you cannot forget at all. So that in case you get locked out and they ask you for the security question, you can provide it. Because if you cannot provide the security question, it will be very difficult to gain access back into your account. So I'm going to say keep me logged on this device and then click on save. So after this, they will allow us to proceed to the page where we are going to add our payment method. Now there are two things to do here. I'll start with the first one, which is adding our Upwork Payoneer account details here, and then the second one will be to complete our W9 form. Now for this one, you can see the payment details here. It says you have not set up any payment method yet. That's true because I haven't actually set up any payment method on this account. Now, when you set up a payment method for the first time, it's actually going to take 3 days before they activate that payment method. So if you set it on a Monday to be activated on, I think on Thursday, yeah, on Thursday to be activated. So that's how it works. So we're going to click on add method, as you can see on the screen here, and it's going to show us different methods. Now, the beauty about this is that using your IP, Upwork can automatically tell where you are visiting your profile from. And since it is Nigeria, they are going to give you the recommended payment systems. But for this case, we want to use Payoneer. I don't advise anyone who is in Nigeria to use PayPal because by default, we are not supposed to use PayPal to receive payments. You can use PayPal to make payments, but you cannot receive payments here in Nigeria using PayPal. Of course, there are people who say they can do it. There are people who actually do it, but then you are risking whatever funds you have in that PayPal account. Now, the very first method you are seeing here is direct to local bank. Yes, this is actually, very straightforward. Even if you have $1,000, even if it's just $5, you can quickly send that money to your direct bank account. Upwork will just you receive it as a normal alert, and it takes about 5 minutes. But the bad and the downside of this is that the conversion rate is actually very low. I'm going to explain this in I think in the next video. But then for this, we just want to fill in our Payoneer detail. Now I'm going to you come to this point that says Payoneer, and then click on the setup button here. Then quickly wait for that to come up. And it's going to take a while, so we'll just wait for that to come up. Now, what we are doing now, just to remind you, we are adding our Payoneer accounts that we just created to our Upwork account. Now, here it's going to tell you, it's going to take you to like a Payoneer platform and tell you that you should sign up. Please do not sign up because you already have an account with Payoneer. What you want to do is to come to this point that says already have a Payoneer account, click here. So we'll do this, we'll say click here, and then a new window would pop up just like you are seeing on the screen right now, that will take you to the point to where you can log into that your Pioneer account which you want to use for your Upwork account. Now I quickly need to state something. Try as much as possible to use a single Pioneer account for your Upwork account, and please guard that Pioneer account with everything you have. Don't start changing accounts from here and there. It's going to raise some flags on Upwork for you. So try as much as possible to maintain that Pioneer account you are using on Upwork. But then if anything happens in the future that requires that you change it, you can also do it, but it should not be a regular thing. So here we'll just quickly sign in. Automatically I have my details here. I will click on sign in, and then we'll just wait for it. Now after signing in, automatically it's going to tell you you've added a new funding source to your Pioneer account. So we'll go back to our Upwork. Let me just quickly open Upwork now. Good. Now we'll come back again to our profile settings here. Now, the reason why you are seeing action required, verify your identity, and are giving us the time to do that is because we've not verified our Upwork accounts using our government issued ID or whatever it is that they would require. That's why to keep showing this particular thing. But immediately you verify that account, this message is going to leave this place. So I want to come back again to our profile and then go straight to our profile settings. Now here we'll click on our profile settings here. Click on the profile settings. And then on this spot here, we'll just come to get paid, which is what you can see here. We'll click on get paid. Now, you want to see that our Pioneer um, account has actually been added to this. Now you can see they said congratulations, your Pioneer account registration was successful. For security reasons, your new Pioneer payment will become active in 3 days. This was what I told you, I think some seconds or minutes ago. To check the status of your account, please contact Pioneer and all of that. Now, the next thing we want to do here, you can see at this point here, we have an inactive status here because they've not activated that payment method on Upwork. Now, the reason Upwork do this is just for security's sake. In case someone gains access to your account and changes your payment system, it will take them 3 days for it to be activated. So they feel that 3 days is enough for you to raise an alarm or raise an alert that someone else gained access into your account. So the next thing I want to do here is to complete our W9 form. Now read what is here. They said in order to withdraw your earnings, please complete a W8 band foreign status certification. Then if you are US or taxpayer living outside the United States, please complete your W9 form. So we're actually going to complete the W8 band foreign status certification form. So I'm just going to do that right now. So I'll click on that. And then basically they want to ask you for your tax information. You don't really have to do much. Just come down here and click on this edit here, and then ensure that you say I'm not a US person. Now this is for people that are not living in the United States, but if you're living in the United States, please fill the W9 form and not the W8 Ben form. So we are going to click, I'm creating this for people in Nigeria and outside the United States. So we are going to say I'm not a US person. Now, they said before withdrawing all of your withdrawing of your funds, all non-US persons must provide their tax information. Now, what you want to do here is just come here. They ask you for legal name of taxpayer. Just fill in your name there, or it could be your company name if you have one, but best to just fill in your name here. And then it says certify under penalties of perjury that the representation in these tax certificates are true and correct. So we click on that and then we say save. Now, if you don't do that, you cannot withdraw. As small as it looks like, without filling this form, you cannot actually withdraw your funds. So back again, let's go back to get paid, so you can quickly see that it has been completely fixed. Now you can see right now they are no longer giving us any error message. If you've earned your dollars, it should be appearing here. But then I told you, since you just added a new payment system, you cannot make any withdrawals until after 3 days. Now you can see here they are telling us it will be active 23rd of July. That's why you have this date here. This is when it is going to be active. So that is all about this particular video. I've showed you how you can add your Payoneer account to your Upwork account, and also how you can fill in your taxpayer information. For people in the United States, you need to fill in the W9 form. Then people outside the United States, you fill in the W8 Ben form. So I'm going to see you guys in the next video. So this one, the next video, now just talk.